Hi friends, welcome back to Quick Poetry Knowledge. This is Mehjabeen. In today's video, I am going to present before you some very important questions and answers related to William Wordsworth's poem, Fidelity. Question number 1. Where is the huge recess located in the poem Fidelity? The huge recess is located in the bosom of the Helvellyn Mountains in the Lake District of England. What movement of literature does the poem Fidelity belong to? William Wordsworth's poem Fidelity belongs to the Romantic movement in English literature. Which is the mountain range in the poem Fidelity? The Helvellyn mountain range is mentioned in the poem Fidelity. Justify the title of the poem Fidelity. The title of the poem is based on the loyalty of a dog which continued to protect its master long after the man was dead and gone from the world. It remained by the corpse of its beloved owner after the man fell from a height while enjoying the scenery of the beautiful but dangerous Helvellyn terrain in the Lake District of England. The dog had intense love and devotion for its master, who had taken good care of it while the man was alive. The dog stayed on in the rugged mountain for months at a stretch, far away from human civilization and with no food and water. The weather was terrible as well, but nothing could shake the sense of faithfulness of the dog. It waited and waited until a shepherd came by and made arrangements for a decent burial for the dog owner. In this sense, the title of the poem Fidelity is fully justified as it suits the theme of the poem. What is the theme of the poem Fidelity? The theme is related to the sense of duty and commitment of a dog for its owner under a set of very challenging circumstances. The dog knows that its master is no longer alive. It had seen its owner falling off from a high altitude in the mountains. Nobody had seen the man falling, although the news had spread about the probability of an accident that might have happened here. The dead body of the owner lay exposed to the harsh weather outside. It had turned into a skeleton. The dog stayed by its side, although it had no food to eat or any shelter. It continued to stay there until several months after the accident, a shepherd came upon the skeleton and the dog and made arrangement for a decent burial for the owner. Through this poem, the poet expresses the utter sense of loyalty and faithfulness that an animal can have for its master, even though the master might no longer be alive to take care of it. In the poem Fidelity, what was the lamentable tale conveyed? The sad tale conveyed in this poem is about a dog that had always accompanied its master while he went exploring outdoors. One day, the master lost his balance and fell off from the high mountains. It was a remote area far away from human civilization. The dog never left the side of its master, although it knew that its caregiver was no more alive. The corpse of the master changed into a skeleton. Several months passed by. One day, a shepherd passed through that area. The sudden wail of a dog made him pause in his track. He looked around and discovered that a dog was guarding its owner's corpse under harsh weather conditions. The shepherd could identify the body of the artist who perished in the mountains because he had heard about an artist and his dog going missing several months earlier. The dog had no food to eat, it had no shelter as well, yet its love for its dead owner was very strong. It was a sublime kind of love. The dog faced adverse conditions for months at a stretch until its master's body was laid to rest in a decent way. This is the lamentable story expressed in Wordsworth's poem Fidelity. Well, that's all for today. Please check out my previous video featuring stanza-wise summary of this poem. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time we meet again. Bye.